the Porsche Taycan. There's a lot of performance potential and capability to look forward to, of course, but from the first impressions of its styling, it's pretty cool looking and impressive as well. So it's not easy to grab a list of 5 of the least successful design features, but here are 5 areas that maybe there might have been some room for improvement. Number 5, the front intake. The front intake area of the Porsche Taycan, the production model, is, in my opinion, not a great translation of that on the Porsche Mission E concept. It loses a little bit of the proportion, it loses some of the character. Who knows, maybe that's a function of engineering coming into play, but I think the Mission E concept had a lot more character in the front, and the Taycan loses that a little bit. Number 4, the rear diffuser. Continuing with the theme of comparing the Porsche Mission E concept to the Porsche Taycan production car, the rear diffuser on the Mission E looked super cool, looked very promising. Looked like a feature that helped the proportion in the rear look really nice and wide and give the strong stance graphically to the Porsche Mission E. When translated onto the Porsche Taycan, it just kind of looks like another diffuser, and I think given the fact that the Porsche Taycan is this cool futuristic looking car, I think sticking that normal looking diffuser in the back, or at least the graphic, is a little bit of a missed opportunity in my opinion. Number 3, the IP, the instrument panel, aka the dashboard. The overall design theme of the dashboard looks like a little bit of a missed opportunity again. It doesn't look quite as modern as I think it should. And this is another area that you lost a little bit of character from concept to production. It looks a little bit too conventional, a little bit too normal for it being such a cool, futuristic looking Porsche electric car. All the little features and elements in the interior are super cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Everything looks well done, everything looks in place. All the little details are well designed, but I think the overall theme still looks like too current and not futuristic enough. Number 2, the front side intake graphics. In the Porsche Mission E, these look like actual intakes. They followed the form of the front bumper right into the slot, and it looked like an air intake area, and graphically looked pretty cool, looked pretty new, and it was something that everybody was excited about. When translated onto the Porsche Taycan, it looks more like a graphic than anything else, and it doesn't really necessarily follow the form of the front bumper really that well either. So that was an area that at first you look at it and you're like, oh yeah, that's cool, that looks like a Mission E, looks pretty good. And then when you get closer, you'll realize it doesn't really make a lot of sense the way it's graphically laid out. Is it horrible? No, it still looks pretty cool. It still has that Porsche concept feel to it, but again, an area that they could have done a little bit better, I think. And number 1, the most normal looking thing on the Porsche Taycan has to be the door handles. Again, going back to the Porsche Mission E concept, you have these cool, very simple, very elegant door handle design, this sort of the suicide door design where both door handles meet in the middle. And when you get to the production version, the Porsche Taycan, you get just regular Porsche or Audi or Volkswagen for that matter, normal looking door handles. And I think that's the biggest area of missed opportunity. You're looking at this overall futuristic car, super cool looking, everything looks well designed, well proportioned, well into place, and then you look at normal door handles. Okay, anyway, so that's an area of great missed opportunity for me. Production cost, yes, I understand, but this is a $160,000 car. Maybe make it a little cooler. Overall, there's not much to complain about with the Porsche Taycan so far. It looks pretty cool and seems like people are very excited about it. So we'll have to wait and see how everything pans out and how it does when people actually start to drive them on the road. And we're excited about it. I hope you are too. Let me know what you think of the list, and be sure to also watch the top 5 best design features of the Porsche Taycan. And I'll see you next time. Peace.